Hello, everybody. Hi, everyone. I welcome you all for today evening's collective Footsoak session. Let me begin by introducing myself. I'm Shweta. I am in San Francisco in the Bay Area. I've been living here now 10 years. I've been practicing Sahaja Yoga since 2000, back when I was about to start college in India. And it's been 25 years this year. So yeah, I'm very glad to be here and share this evening with everybody. I'm sure everybody knows how the Footsoak is happening, and we have everything ready. We can take our time a little bit if we are still settling down. I'm a mom of two kids. One is almost getting to be a teenager. One is an 8-year-old. We all together practice Sahaja Yoga as a family. And needless to say, Footsoaks are saviors for me with my kids. Things fall in place pretty smoothly, and I don't have to tell much if a Footsoak is done by the end of the day. And the evenings are much more smooth with the Footsoaks. The problems already get sorted themselves. So I'm so thankful that this technique exists and we get to know about it and do it. I don't know what I would do without it. As we are still settling, I presume some of us, I would like to share a small experience I had at the very beginning of when I started doing Sahaja Yoga back in India. I think this was 2004. And after the tsunami happened, actually, they had like in March, they had a Shivratri celebration in Pune, and that was my first big event that I attended as a new Sahaja Yogi. It was in a stadium, and Shrimataji was going to come, and there was going to be a puja. So, but this was before the tsunami came in December. It was already decided that for the first time, puja will not happen at the shores of a place called Ganpatipule and will happen instead in Pune. It was the first time the place was moved, which I later realized was the divine form of Shrimataji, who probably knew and moved the place from the coastal area where it normally happens to this stadium in Pune. Well, that is a small part of the experience. It was my first time attending such a big event with lots of yogis, meeting yogis, and being able to be in the presence of Shrimataji, the Holy Mother that she was. I remember the experience I want to share is how our wishes, smallest wishes, which are our pure desires, let's say, which get fulfilled. It doesn't matter how small they are, let alone the bigger pure desires that we may have to become the spirit. But so I was walking in the stadium and around noon, around 12, and there was this person just watering a whole garden area in the middle with flowers. And the water in the hot sun falling on the ground created that beautiful smell of the earth we all know, and it was so satisfying and wonderful. And I stood there looking at it as a new Sahaja Yogi, learning Sahaja Yoga, learning the techniques and getting to know the divine little bit. I just had this feeling within me that, oh, I wish I could do this all day, because it was so blissful, that smell of Mother Earth and, and the water. It's the water element. We are here. So I just wished that. And it was just a thought in my head, not that I really wanted it there. But at the very moment, there was a big announcement on the microphones, and they said, we need some volunteers for some work. So if you're available, please come to so-and-so place. So I said, well, this is good. I was free, just young, maybe 19-year-old, 20-year-old. I said, let me see what they want me to do. So I went to the place the very moment, and I walked up, took me 5 minutes, and I reached there, and they said, oh, we have a job for you. So the stage is set here where Shrimataji would be arriving in the evening, and it was decorated with flowers as a backdrop. And they said that you have to spray water on these flowers till the evening, till Shrimati arrives. And I was just so amazed to realize what had just happened, which was just one of those small, little, but beautiful spirit oriented desire that you had, that you wanted to be in connection with the nature and with the bliss that it brought to you. And it was granted there and then at that moment for the whole rest of the day till the evening. And needless, I was there to say, I was there doing that till the evening. And then Mataji arrived later. We had to then move away. And I attended a beautiful collective puja, as we call it. And it was such a beautiful memory which stays with me till date as my first puja. And I was able to really get what I really wanted in my heart, just as a small example of how our wishes come true. So that was a small experience I wanted to share. I hope you all enjoyed it. Something to do with water element. So let's get to the water element and start with our foot soak. I hope everyone's foot soaks are ready. So let's begin by raising our Kundalini. Then we'll give ourselves the protection, the bandhan for all the 7 chakras. Let's bring our attention on top of the head, and we'll vibrate the water with the Samudra Devta mantra, giving it 7 clockwise movements. Om Tvamev Sakshat Shri Samudra Devata Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Now we can put our feet in the water. Let's sit comfortably. Take a few deep breaths. And if we have a candle in front of us, we can look at the candle, the flame of the candle. So we have all the 5 elements. Let's continue to deep breathe and bring all our attention inside us. Let's put both our hands towards Mother Earth. Have our attention on the Muladhara chakra. Let's take the mantra to Sri Ganesha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Shri Ganesha, please take away all the obstacles from our spiritual ascent. And for today's session, so we can cleanse ourselves for Mother Kundalini to rise and take us into thoughtless meditation. We can close our eyes if we feel like, or if we can look at the flame of the candle. Now let's move our attention to the second chakra, which is slightly below the navel on the spine, and bring our hands back in the lap. We can make a prayer. Shri Brahmadeva Saraswati, please take away all the imbalances from our second chakra into the water element. This chakra is the one that suffers the most with our busy days and planning. This is the time to let the water element cleanse. Let's put our complete attention on the Swadhisthana, or the second chakra. Mother Kundalini, you are the doer and you are the enjoyer. We do nothing. We surrender this subtle system to you at your lotus feet. Now let's move the attention to the third center, that is the Nabi, or the solar plexus. So on the spine at the level of the navel. This is the place where resides our dharma and our balance. Let's pray to Mother Kundalini to please bless us with balance from within, to establish our dharma within us. Mother Kundalini, please make us generous, peaceful, and satisfied. Now let's put our attention all around the navel, in the abdomen area, which is our void, which is the place of our own guru principle, of our own self-mastery. Mother Kundalini, please make me my own master. Please take away any imbalances from my void to the water element. We can say the Guru mantra. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Shri Mataji Nirmalama, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Now let's take our attention to the heart. We can pray Mother Kundalini. Please take away any fear or anxiety I may have. Bless us with love, compassion, and trust. Let's deep breathe. Breathe in. Pause. Attention on Sahasrara. And breathe out. Again, pause. Now let's breathe in again. Pause. And breathe out. Pause again. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now let's keep our our right hand on the left heart. And we'll say, Mother Kundalini, I'm not this mind. I'm not this body. I'm not these emotions. I'm not this thought. I am the pure spirit. Mother Kundalini, I am the pure being. I am the pure spirit. Please open our hearts, Mother Kundalini. You can take the hand to the left side of the neck and turn the head to the right and gently massage the area where the neck meets the shoulder and say to ourselves, I am not guilty. Mother Kundalini, by your grace, I am not guilty. Now let's take the hand to the forehead and press it from both the sides. And we can say the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Mother Kundalini, I forgive everyone and I forgive myself. I forgive. I forgive. I forgive. Now let's take the hand and massage our sastraras and pray to Mother Kundalini to strengthen our self-realization and take us into the state of thoughtless awareness. Bring the hand back down and take the mantra to Shri Nirvichara Sakshat. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Nirvichara Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devye Namo Namaha. Now we can stay like this for a couple of minutes with our attention on top of the head. And observe our hands. If we still feel any finger or anywhere, any heaviness, any tingling, we can massage it gently and push it out like that, or towards the water, or give it a little bandhan if you want. We can end the Footsoak session by pulling down the ego and superego, both sides of our temples, crossing at the Agnya, and going all over through the channels, through the legs, into the water. Once again, we can do it. Mother Kundalini, please take away all my imbalances into the water element. Now we can wash our feet and put away the water to the side. Wash it and dry it with a clean towel that you have close by to you. We can open our hands, close our eyes, and stay in silent meditation for a few more minutes. We can take our right hand and place it on the heart again. Continue to deep breathe. Put all our attention on our heart, where resides our spirit. This is the place of Sri Shiva, the primordial being that resides in our hearts. We can all say Shivoham together in our hearts 12 times, because that's the number of petals we have on the heart. Let's take a deep breath. Shivoham, 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 Shivoham. Now let's raise our attention to the top of the head. We can even raise from our heart to the head to bring our spirit into our sahasraras. So our heart and head can be one. Let's massage the sahasrara. Bring the hand back down in the lap and have our attention on top of the head and continue to be in the state of meditation. If there's any thought, we have to say, not this, not this. I forgive. And we bring our attention back on top of the head. Take our right hand and put it slightly above our head and see if we can feel the cool vibrations coming out of the Sahasrara. You can check with the other hand. Gently open our eyes and raise our Kundalini and take Bandhan. That brings us, we can end our Footsoak session here, but we'll continue with some music. And if we want, we can continue to meditate with the music and be in this state. Also, as we can see on the screen, the Let's Meditate 21-day program has begun yesterday. Yesterday was the first day, and it's on Thursdays, which was yesterday, Sundays, and Tuesdays. This Sunday will be a workshop session, and it's a beautiful opportunity for some of us who are fairly new, starting to learn, and even those who've been doing for a little while to go through the whole thing and strengthen our realization and feel the vibrations. There'll be lots of yogis joining from all over, sharing their experiences and giving a lot of knowledge and techniques of how to meditate, how to balance ourselves, how to work with the subtle system and the energy. So please try to join. This is 8:45 p.m. New York time. For Pacific time, it's 5:45. And it's amazing that we can all meet online and learn so much more about Sahaja Yoga and Shramataji through this course. So yes, yeah, I hope more of us can join this, and we'll continue with the music, and we'll come to the end of this session and continue to meditate if we feel like.